On the streets of Johannesburg, posters of candidates are displayed all over the city. One voter tells VOA he wants continuation and will cast his ballot for the African National Congress. Another one says he's had enough and will vote for the Democratic Alliance.
30 years of democracy is probably 30 years of policy. We need another 30 years of implementing those policies and seeing them coming through to fruition.
Because they're all about change. Enough is enough. We've had enough of the empty promises.
Housing, water.
In a promo video, ANC leader Cyril Ramaphosa says they've made progress in meeting the basic needs of the people of South Africa.
We are putting South Africa to work by investing in our people to ensure that no one is left behind.
Diallo Glazer, associate professor at the University of Witwatersrand in Johannesburg, says it's going to be the closest election since the era of inclusive democracy began in South Africa in 1994.
All the opinion polls are suggesting that there's a very serious chance that the ANC is going to fall below 50% of the vote and that it's going to be forced into some kind of coalition.
Glazer and other analysts have told VOA that allegations of corruption, scandals and disunity within the ANC have helped the opposition gain ground, including the Economic Freedom Fighters Party led by Julius Malema, a former ANC youth leader, and the newly formed Umkhonto weSizwe Party, which former President Jacob Zuma has been campaigning for.
Well, Jacob Zuma's party, Umkhonto weSizwe, or MK, has been a completely unexpected surprise. I mean, it arrived on the scene quite late in the run-up to the election and completely scrambled everything. The EFF certainly appeals to a certain audience, and it's been growing. In some ways, MK is as much a threat to the EFF as it is to the ANC, if not more so, because it's capturing some of the discontented.
9 days before the election, South Africa's top court ruled that Zuma was not eligible to run for parliament because of a past criminal conviction. The ruling came 2 days after Zuma told thousands of supporters at a rally in Soweto that his MK party would help ease joblessness, among other issues, if it won. South Africa's unemployment rate has reached 32%, according to the World Bank, making it issue number one for many of the voters.
I think our biggest challenge as a country is our rate of unemployment, which is one of the biggest in the world.
I'll be voting for Action SA, and I think that party has got our what we have, what we want in the country. Like now, we got a problem with the crime and there's no work.
For me, it'll be poverty and unemployment. The lack of maintenance of infrastructure is another pressing issue.
Nearly half of the country's 62 million people have registered to vote, says Thabo Masemola, an independent electoral commission official, and he says they are prepared to manage the vote efficiently, as they've done historically.
The certified voters roll is currently sitting as 27.7 million. And we use the voters' roll as the basis to prepare and plan for elections. So all the relevant election material are in place.
He says the IEC has accredited 160 organizations, both domestic and international, to observe the election and ensure its transparency. Mariama, Diallo, VOA News.